It's 10 past 10. I'm on our way to a bike race. It's not like 6 o'clock in the morning like it normally is. But yeah, good morning. Welcome back to another race day vlog. This morning there's 2 races on. So there's a 3-4 race and then the E1-2 race. I'm in the E1-2. Obviously, the 3-4 race is this morning, like first thing. So. Yeah, basically my race isn't until, I think race starts at like 12 o'clock, and it's not too far. It's like 40 minutes to the race HQ, so it's not an early start. It's a nice change. You're not having to get up like ridiculously early. I didn't even set an alarm this morning. Got a coffee. I do still feel pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. I still feel half asleep, but yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We are on the way Sunday morning to Lancaster, where we're going to be racing today. We'll talk a little bit more about the race later on, but yeah, so far so good. The weather looks good, it looks dry, it's quite warm. It's peaking up to 10 degrees, which, you know, double figures. Don't know about you, but I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty stoked.
I think I'm sweating, Cam.
I'm pretty stoked about that. I might race in shorts and jersey.
What is it, Cam?
So it's a lovely day for the beach.
It's a great day for the beach.
Ed reckons we should go to the beach instead of a bike race.
Yep. Gotta get a bit of sun action, Cam.
We're at the race HQ right now in Lancaster. We're actually in a place called Cockerham, just outside Lancaster. The middle of nowhere. So what I know about the race, I haven't raced here before, this course in particular, but what I know about it is it's a flat one. It's pretty much pan flat, and it's out, like, it goes out by the coast. So we're in this area of the world between like Lancaster and Preston, just like that, the flat bit by the coast. And yeah, it's going to be pretty windy today, so I'm going to prepare myself for some gutter action. It's a 125k race, so quite a long one, 75 miles. It's also pretty long laps. It's much longer than like usual races. So today the laps like 20.5k laps. It's 6 laps of that circuit. Yeah, I'm quite excited to race on a long course. Like, my problem is I always switch off because I get a little like bored, especially if I'm just in the bunch. I always get bored that like such short laps. It seems very repetitive. It's just kind of my thought process. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting stuck into a race with like long laps. You know, it's going to be probably 40 minutes a lap, so should be good fun. A few hitters have turned up. Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
The breakaway. 3 riders off the front of the race. What is the gap? This is the 3-4 race, the race before mine. They
Yeah, we're just talking tactics, aren't we, Cam?
we're talking tactics. What's the tactics today? Stay out the wind.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of wind.
And it's probably going to get windier because where we are right now, it's like we're in a little sheltered village. As soon as we get out onto the open roads towards the coast, it's going to be like F-U-C-K-I-N-G crazy. I didn't swear.
That hat's just looking gorgeous, mate.
Oh, one more rider coming through alone. This race looks like it's blown apart. This is a flat race, guys. So normally flat races, I mean, there's always a breakaway, but guys just coming through in 1s and 2s. So I don't know whether this is because of the wind is just decimated it. And if that's the case, then we're going to be in for a fun 2.5 hours.
I think there's a couple of...
Here we go, here's the bunch.
There we go.
Here's the bunch.
This is
So,
the bunch.
the initial 3 guys have got probably a minute and a half
Yeah,
on these.
a minute and a half.
Anyway, time to focus, time to
We're going zen mode.
zen out, time to forget about this race, and it's time to refocus, rekindle, and, you know, envision my race. Did that sound motivating?
Cam, that was so inspirational.
We're gonna be listening to some music. What have we got on? Who is this? Like Dua Lipa or something?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Or Sia. No,
Sia?
No, it's Dua Lipa, isn't it?
I don't know. Someone in the comments will probably correct us. Can't play more than 5 seconds, otherwise we'll get a copyright strike. Anyway, 45 minutes until the race. I need to get changed and go for a warm-up. How are my glasses looking? I need you to tell me if they're straight or not.
So Cam,
I was going to go for a warm up.
No, Cam.
Yeah.
No, wrong. No.
What's the problem?
Your bike.
Yeah.
Really?
Apparently it's a mountain bike race today. Did no one tell you? It's a mountain bike race. My first mountain bike race.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
Alright. Yeah. Sound.
Okay, so my initial plan was to try and be aggressive early on and get myself into an early breakaway. It was a really windy day today. As you saw, we were going into the headwind there doing like literally 30k an hour and many watts. So, you know, I thought it was going to split early on, and it did actually end up splitting early on, but it just happened to be the little attack that I didn't follow. Pretty standard. But yeah, so basically the break went, had four river riders. They had a full squad here today. They literally had like, I don't know, 8 or 9 riders maybe. Madison Genesis there on the left. See, they had 3 guys, and all 3 of those missed the move. So they put one rider on the front, Bibby. He was riding to bring the move back, and you know, I started joining with the pulling. I probably didn't need to. The brake probably would have been brought back regardless, but you know, these early season races, I've obviously been doing a lot of racing indoors, so you know, I'm just finding my feet again with the road races. So you know, if I don't get a result from this race, I at least want to race hard and get a decent training session in. So yeah, that's what I thought I would do. Come up to the front here behind Ian Vivian, and I think that's Matt Holmes there in front of me, and yeah, it took us 15-20 minutes, but we brought the brakes back down to a reasonable gap of around 15 seconds. So after missing the break and then after missing the move that also went across to the break, I just spent the rest of the race trying to be pretty aggressive, trying to get myself into a little split and just making the race as hard for myself as possible. Eventually that managed to happen around two laps to go, around 40k. I got myself into a little 5-man move and you know, we were making progress on catching the breakaway. I think we brought the gap down from like 1 minute 30 down to eventually like 45-50 seconds. So you know, we weren't catching the break, we weren't catching the front group, but you know, we were certainly trying to race hard, and this ended up being the group that I came to the finish with. How did it go?
Talk us through it.
The initial break went pretty early on. I think it's on the first lap the break went. Probably about five guys went initially, and then yeah, missed it. Just missed it, straight up missed it. No real reason why. And then it's literally a case of you know, with that wind today, it was real grippy with the wind. One of the straights in particular, I mean, when we had a tailwind, it was fast, man. We flew along, but yeah, into the headwind, there's just guys like in 1s and 2s jumping across to the break. So me and Bibby from Madison and a couple of, well, yeah, pretty much just me and him rode the break back down to like from about a minute down to probably 20 or 30 seconds, and then a few more as we brought the break down. A few other guys jumped across, and yeah, I just missed that jump. I was a little bit gassed from doing the effort to bring them back. But yeah, look, these races, like the break had gone, so I still wanted to try and get something out of the race and have some I don't know, I guess training benefit rather than just sitting in the wheels all day. So yeah, got to the front, pulled a few big turns, brought the brake down, and then yeah, missed the counter attack and missed all the splits, and managed to get myself into another little split, probably 2 or 3 laps to go, sort of 40-50k out, and then but I mean, at that point there's already probably 12 or 15 guys at the road, so I don't know, what do you reckon he came in? Top 15 maybe?
Yeah, 15.
Maybe 15th. But I think like at the minute I really need to work on like my race craft, my race tactics. You know, I think this is why I like sort of hillier races. There's less tactics involved, and it's just a case of like the strongest man wins, and you can either get over a climb or you can't. Whereas these flatter races, and especially like races today where it's, you know, when you're in the crosswind and it's just pan flat, a lot of it comes down to race craft and knowing when to jump, knowing when to attack, and that just seems to be where I'm lacking the most at the minute. But hey, decent 3-hour training session if nothing else. Alright guys, so I have just got home, and I know some of you guys like the stats, so I'm just going to pull up a couple of the stats from today's race. It ended up being 122 kilometers. We covered that in 3 hours at an average power of 271, but a normalized power of 319. My average heart rate today was only 156, and it only peaked out at 187, so that's low. Like for me, that is yeah, that's low. Like I said, I felt good today. Not really got any excuses or you know, reasons as to why I didn't get a better position than I did, other than tactical misjudgment. There was some huge tactical errors, and it kind of feels like a day of just wasted good fitness and good form. But time to put that race behind me. Next up for me is my live stream tomorrow night. It's going to be my final Zwift live stream before the Nationals, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you have got post notifications clicked on below the video. That way you'll be notified when I do go live tomorrow evening. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like. These race commentary overlay videos take a lot of time and effort, so I'd really appreciate that. But with that being said, I will see you tomorrow at not 4 p.m, because I'll see you in the live stream. I'll see you tomorrow at like 6 or 7 p.m. I don't know. Peace.